everybody. I hope your bellies are nice and full from the first day of Christmas. Merry Christmas, by the way. Today, hopefully you have some time free to work out. We have a nice workout today, actually 2 workouts. Starting, of course, with our warm-up. Our warm-up is going to be a 5-minute AMRAP, so 5 minutes of continuous movement, starting with a dead bug. Now, a dead bug, you have to go slow and controlled in this one. You're going to lay down on your back, focus on rounding your back and always engaging your core. Now your legs are going to be in a 90-degree angle and arms are going to go straight into the sky. Your left leg and your right arm are going to go down, still engaging that core, rounding that back, and then slowly go back up again. This has to be slow and controlled. It's 8 alternating reps, so one side is 1 rep. The slower, the more you can engage your core, the better. Okay, so 8 alternating dead bugs. After that, we have a floor to ceiling jump. First thing you do in this movement is you're going to squat down to the ground, arms in between your legs, and then you're going to jump up as high as you can, fully extending your body. So touching the ground, floor to ceiling jump, 8 reps. And then we're going to end the warm-up with 8 groiners, going into that high plank position. The left leg is going to go right next to your left hand, knee touches the ground, push your hip down, back to the high plank, and then switching sides. One side is 1 rep and you're going to do 8 in total. So for 5 minutes, we have 8 slow and controlled alternating dead bugs, 8 floor to ceiling jumps, and 8 groiners. See you after the warm-up. First workout of today is a 6-minute EMOM. Well, actually it's 50 seconds of work and then 10 seconds of rest or switching to the other exercise. So the first one is a swimmer crunch. In here, in this movement, you're gonna lay down on the ground, tense up your legs, even point your toes if you can. So that means even though it is an ab movement, you're still engaging your legs. Now this movement is only for your upper abs. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna pretend diving into the pool, lifting up your shoulders from the ground, squeezing the top here and then going back down again. Make sure that your head follows your body. So as you go up, your head also goes up. So a swimmer crunch, nice and controlled. If you do it correctly after the first minute, you should already be burning here. Yeah, so keep those legs engaged, just a small swimmer crunch. After that, you're gonna raise your legs, both legs up into the sky. And in here, you wanna focus on keeping again your core engaged. So during this movement, if you go too deep with your legs down to the ground and you start arching your back, you're doing it wrong. You're going too far for you. Yeah, so keep rounding that back, core is engaged, belly button in towards the ground, lifting up your legs and try and go as deep as you can, still touching the ground with your lower back. So if for you that's up until here, and then you need to go back up again, that's perfectly fine. As long as you're working your abs, I'm gonna be happy. After that, we're gonna do single leg raises. So you have both legs up in the sky, one is gonna go down, back up, and then you're switching sides. Still keeping that core engaged and one leg nice and up in the sky. And again, if you can point your toes, point your toes. Depth, same thing. Just make sure you keep rounding your back. If you're going too deep and you're arching your back, you need to go higher. Your core should always be on attention during this ab workouts. Minute number 4, we're gonna do knee tucks. Now make sure that you're resting on your elbows and that your shoulders are not dropping down. So you're staying active in your upper body. You're gonna pull your knees towards your chest and then kick your legs out again, keeping them straight. We're not resting on the floor in between reps. So really going out and going back in again. This one, you're gonna start and feel it in your abs. After our knee tucks, we're gonna go into heel taps. So feet are flat on the ground. You're gonna lift up your shoulders from the ground and you're gonna tap your heels. Now make sure your feet are not too close to your body. We don't wanna make it too easy. So let's say 1.5 foot distance away from your body and focus on using your obliques. So really going side to side and actively doing that mind to muscle coordination. So obliques is what we want to work during this movement. Then the last one is a plank twist, going into a high plank position, wrists are underneath your shoulders, core is tight. You're gonna dip down your hips to one side and then dipping to the other. In between again, going to that high plank position, nice and controlled. Now this one is actually quite a heavy one, so if you need to break, just go down to your knees or go down to the ground, shake off your arms a little bit, and then go back up again to that nice plank position. Yeah? Good luck with this one, and after that we have even more fun workouts. I think we feel our abs by now. Now it's time to use those legs. I called this workout super legs. If you're not shaking after this workout, you're a superhuman, I think. So the workout is going to be 5 rounds in total. First movement, 20 air squats. Feet are wider than our hips. We're going to squat below 90 degrees, push the ground away, go back to full extension. 20 air squats. And this workout, you can go nice and fast on this one. After that, we have 20 alternating lunges, stepping forward, knee touches the ground, push back with your front leg and switch legs. Make sure that in the back position, both heels are touching the ground, so your legs are fully extended before you switch to the other rep. So we have 20 air squats, 20 alternating lunges, then we're gonna go into 20 alternating jumping lunges. So in this, you have multiple options. Either you go straight up, full extension, and then going back down again, or you're gonna jump in the middle and then switch sides. So jump in the middle, switch legs. So this one is a little bit more rest, and the other one is gonna be faster, but it's also gonna blow up your legs a little bit more. Then you're gonna end this set, it's a set around with 10 jump squats. So squatting, jumping up as high as you can, lifting up those feet from the ground and going back down again, always below 90 degrees. So without any rest, it's 5 rounds of 20 air squats, 20 alternating lunges, 20 alternating jumping lunges, and 10 squat jumps. Good luck on this one. Oh my God, shaky legs and those abs on fire. We need to cool down a little bit. We're gonna stretch out our legs to hopefully help you reduce some soreness for tomorrow. So first one is gonna be a full minute of a pigeon stretch on the left side. So what you wanna try and do is keep your front leg as much in a 90-degree angle as possible. Now, if this is too difficult, you're gonna pull back your foot a little bit towards your hip and then try and focus on keeping your hips nice and square so both hips are pointing to the front. Then you can stay up or maybe go down to your elbows, whatever works best for you, but don't forget to breathe. We're gonna hold one side for a full minute and then switch to the other side. After we've done both sides for a full minute, then we're gonna go into a frog stretch. So you're gonna have your legs nice and wide, keep your hips in the sky, and we're gonna really open up our hips by leaning forward. So as you can see, you're not resting your butt on your heels, you're keeping your hips nice and high. Same thing here, elbows leaning all the way down. Whatever works best for you, you should feel this stretch here. Good job, guys. See you tomorrow with probably sore legs.